Hey everybody, it's Roll Pal Chuck, and I'm back with another review. Today we're taking a look at from Transformers Earthspark. Still got stuff coming out. This is the Optimus Prime battle trailer. What you basically have is a retool of the Warrior class Optimus Prime figure with an all-new trailer. Now this should not be confused with the Prime and trailer set that came out towards the beginning of the Earthspark line. That was a re-release from Cyberverse and featured the Cyberverse Warrior Optimus Prime. Not a very good figure. And we did take a look at a variation of that was from the Takara Earthspark line that actually featured the original Earthspark Warrior Optimus Prime and the trailer, I think, with a little bit of repainting involved. This is an all-new trailer, and this figure has been retooled. Now, to start us off, we're just going to take a quick look at the trailer. I'm going to move Optimus out of the way for a second. And there is lights and sounds, as well as a spring-loaded missile launcher. Basically, what you have is the stand out right here. Now, to go ahead and open up the trailer, you want to grab this central section right here, which is the cannon. Bring it forward. And that will actually that will open up and bring out the sides, and you'll have some lights and sounds there. First, let me just quickly show you the missiles here in the back. Just slide it in, and let's see how far they'll launch. Not bad, not bad. I would say that's a pretty good average, spring-loaded action. The main feature is really going to be this front cannon here, because as you press this button, you'll have different sounds, and the barrel will light up. I'm just going ahead and just lowering the lights here so you can see the light up feature. I'm not going to go through all of them, but I think that was supposed to be a takeoff of the Optimus Prime screen from one of the movies. And there you go, you got the Autobot sound right there. That almost sounded like Peter Cullen, but I'm not 100% sure. Now, bringing in the Optimus Prime figure real quick, uh, they do show it being able to sit and man the station right here. They actually show that folding up the heels. So, and there is like a little bit of a seat, and I do believe, yes, the hands, they can kind of, they don't transform, they don't pig in, but you do have something like that where you can get Optimus. Unless I'm missing something, yeah, no, there's no tab or anything, but you can get Optimus to sit and man the cannon right there. Hello. So, to go ahead and close this back up, just rotate the cannon back into place. And there are tabs here on the side of the trailer, and they'll snap into place. This will stick out from the back, and you can actually store a missile in there, but I wouldn't. You'll put pressure on the spring. And underneath here is, now this actually uses I had to use a flathead screwdriver, not a Phillips, which is very interesting, but it takes 3 AAA batteries. So let's take a look at that Warrior Optimus Prime, and we'll finish up the review. Now, funny enough, I had to go back and watch my actual original video on this figure to see what was different, and what I was impressed, I knew they had removed the axe and had given you this solid side panel, but they actually went ahead and did that on this side. If you remember on the original toy, this would fold up to give you a cleaner forearm, whereas this had just the axe gimmick. Now, um, Yeah, you do have a little more panely looking forearm that you can kind of use as a shield of sorts. I'm not. I think, but it also gives you a cleaner looking vehicle mode, and I think overall I like that a little bit better. I am a little disappointed that Hasbro kind of nickel and dimed us. They could have included one of the weapons from the deluxe Optimus Prime, either the axe or the blaster. I would have preferred the blaster, just so Optimus would have some handheld weapon, a play, a little play feature outside from sitting and manning the trailer in its battle base mode. But other than that, there are some paint some paint applications removed, some added, and the transformation is basically the same. Now I'm going to show you real quick how to do the transformation. What you want to do is come around here, fold down this back section, and as of right now, I was wrong. We've never gotten a retool of this with a flat cap, giving us a more G1 look. Rotate the head around and then fold it up. Now, if you remember on mine, the original one, it was very hard to snap this panel into place. Here, not so much. Go ahead and peg the legs together, fold up the heels. Again, as in with the original one, the heels are folded up in the packaging, so just make sure you unfold them so you don't drive yourself nuts. Move the arms out to the side to give you some space. Rotate the figure at the waist. Yes, you still have that double hinge section where the front grille can actually rotate on its own. So there's that. Go ahead and do the old classic Optimus Prime transformation of folding the arms up and pegging them into place. Now, one thing I should mention is, well, I'll mention that actually as we get towards the end, because with this new retooling, there is something a little bit different in terms of the transformation. And as always, just go ahead and uh, peg the arm in. And as you do that, bring up the front grille. That'll all tab in very nicely. Now, if you remember, and they're even still here, on the inside of the panels are little tabs here that are meant to go into slots on the thigh. Well, I think because of the retooling, um, those tabs don't really reach the thighs anymore. The arms are in place. The arms are secure. They're held in by that other tab that goes down into the arm, and obviously everything's held into place by tabbing the folding the legs up and tabbing them here into the back. But you just don't have that tab use. But you do have climb in truck mode, as always with the when you have like a ball joints at the shoulder, ball joint at the bicep. You kind of do want to make sure that you do have everything lined up because pieces can actually rotate on those joints, but everything's lined up. It is a nice little truck mode, does roll. And if you want to go ahead and bring in the trailer, fold up that stand, you'll see a little groove section there. The feet will just sit in it, really doesn't peg in. And here you have Optimus Prime towing its trailer. There's always a magic to an Optimus Prime toy that does include its trailer. I know for a long time we've had Optimus Primes where the trailer just, uh, wasn't included due to budgetary reasons and what have you. And I've always felt that those figures uh, felt a little incomplete in hand. So having something like this kind of feels like a complete toy. It's a shame it's coming out towards the end of the Earthspark line because I don't know how many people are going to be able to get it, either due to lack of interest or just the fact that they're not going to be able to find it because stores aren't stocking it. Now I got this off of Amazon, paid about $30 and change for it. I have been seeing it on eBay as well, but obviously people are charging a bit more for it, which more than $30. I don't think it's worth it. 30 is kind of pushing it. I mean, if stores do actually stock this, I can see this going on clearance towards the holiday season for like 15. And at 15, I think it's a real steal because you have a spring-loaded launcher, lights and sounds, stuff like that. And actually, you know what? While we're here, oh, look at that! There are sounds for the vehicle mode. I didn't even think to try that out. Oh, this is cool. I'm a simple guy, simple needs. He tooted. He tooted. Ah, a lot of movie sounds. So, I mean, I'm just sitting here going through. I think I think we've covered them all. So as you can see, it's a fun toy. Yeah, this could be basically meant for younger hands, but in a way, this can also be seen as a simplified version of the movie style Optimus Prime, which, isn't that bad. Uh, I mean, if this is like one of the final swan songs for Earthspark, I think it's going out on a fairly positive note. I am curious to see what Cyberworld's going to bring. We already looked at that Grimlock, but I think if you're looking for a fun little complete Optimus Prime toy to go into the Earthspark line, and by the way, obviously you can swap out the original Warrior figure for this release. I would say go ahead and do it. Um, this is would be a good purchase. It's a nice stylized update on that G1 design. But that's it for the review. If you like this review, like, comment, and subscribe. Well, I always appreciate the views, the likes, comments, and subscriptions. Help to communicate to YouTube through the algorithm that my channel should be exalted and held upon high. As I always say, when I make the ultimate sign of support, I do have a Patreon. It's www.patreon.com/chuckdog1999. All I ask for is $1 a month, $12 a year. No thrills, no tears, no special rewards. All you're doing is helping me help you to help me help you bring figures like this to you, as well as keeping up the infrastructure of the channel. But as I always say, if you can't handle the $1 a month or $12 a year, your views are more than thanks enough. Patreon is just the cherry on top of an already generous Sunday. And I really do mean that, and I always appreciate the support. So that's about it for the review. Once again, this is your old pal Chuck for the Optimus Prime battle trailer. We will see you next time.